This is an introduction to the SmartCount SC-11. Actual rate. The input of a discrete pulse into the top M12 port of your SmartCount device will register as a count. Input devices can be a proximity sensor, PLC, push button, or foot pedal. By selecting the keyboard icon, you can set the starting number. Actual rate. The field is calculated by the system based on the scale selected on the settings page, per hour, per minute, or per second. Target count. After a reset, this field starts at 0 and increases at a rate based on the target rate. For example, if your target rate was 60 items an hour, every minute the target rate would increase by 1. Target rate. This value can be entered here or on the settings page. The target rate is displayed in the scale selected on the settings page, per hour, per minute, or per second. There are 3 ways to reset the values. Right-click on the screen and select Clear Values. Or with a touch screen, you'd touch the screen and select Clear Values. Or go to the settings page, navigate to the Reset Data field, and click or touch the Reset Data button. The third way is to press and hold the push button on the controller box for 5 seconds. Let's review the settings page. Rate scale. This is where you would determine your rate scale, per hour, per minute, or per second. Count multiplier. By default, the system is set for a 1-to-1 ratio. However, if you had a box with 10 items in it and you wanted to set the field to 10, the system would increment by 10. If you'd like to use a decimal for less than one number, you need to lead with a 0 and a decimal point. Count direction. This is where you'd select up or down. You can edit your starting count here, your actual count here, and your target rate here. This is where you would come in to reset the data. And sensors, this is a section for customers using metal contacts in an electronic device to generate a pulse. The debounce settings can be altered to ensure an accurate count. Time of day. When the system time is enabled, you can edit the date, time, and time zone here. You would select the date. If you're making a change, be sure to check the check mark to enforce the settings. Let's review the languages page. All of the text fields on your SmartCount can be easily changed. Simply find the field that you'd like to change and enter the text that you'd like displayed. The field is automatically updated, and to restore the field, remove your custom text. Let's go to actual count and put in the word tire. You can see that it automatically updates. We can go back to languages, take out our custom field text, and you'll see that it updates on the front page. This has been an introduction to the SmartCount SC-11.